Namaste friends, welcome to YogaCandi and welcome to day 4 of our 7-day series. So today we're going to be focusing on the top part of our bodies and giving it a nice stretch out. So we're going to begin on our hands and knees in our tabletop position. So just place knees underneath hips, hands underneath shoulders, and together let's take 3 cat-cows. So inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, arch, tucking the tailbone in the chin. Suck your belly towards the spine. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, arch. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, arch. Come into a neutral tabletop. Inhale, lift this right arm to the sky. Exhale, weave it underneath the left arm and come down to your shoulder, taking a nice little twist. You can stay here, or you can take your left hand to the sky, to your bum, or find a little interlace, grabbing the inner right thigh. Take a couple of deep breaths. And release your hand wherever it was. Place your left hand back down and push yourself back up. Inhaling the left hand to the sky, look up. And exhale, bring it underneath the right arm, coming down onto the shoulder. You can keep your right hand placed on the ground. You can lift it to the sky. Take it to your bum, or find an interlace on the inner left thigh. Enjoy 3 deep breaths here. And release the hand, place it back down, push yourself up. Now take your hands wider than your mat. And we're going to bring our right shoulder down towards the ground, bending our elbows, pointing them opposite directions to each other. Look over towards the left. And then bring it up. So you should feel that stretch through the right shoulder. Now take it across to the left side, feeling that stretch now on the left shoulder. Bringing your shoulder down towards the ground, but not all the way down. Inhale up, and let's do 3 of these. Taking it to the left. And the right. Inhale up. Exhaling down to the left. Inhale up. Exhaling down to the right. Take 1 more. And inhale up. Walk your hands and feet a little closer to your mat, and let's take a downward facing dog. Make sure your feet are around hip distance apart, hands are around shoulder distance apart, holding onto the wooden part of your trainer. Allow your head to hang heavy, keeping the spine nice and long. If you need to bend your legs, remember that's always an option. Let's roll forward into plank. Exhale down for chaturanga, bringing your arms either side of your body. And inhale, take a back bend, straightening the arms, looking up to the sky. Open your shoulders, pulling your shoulder blades back towards each other. Exhale, push your hips back to your downward facing dog. Hold your dog for a couple of breaths. We're going to do 2 more of those. Inhale, wave forward into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for your back bend. Look up, straighten the arms. Exhale, back. Push your hips up and back into your downward facing dog. We've got one more. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, rolling forward into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend. Straighten your arms. Shoulders draw back towards each other. Exhale, back. Downward facing dog. Take 2 deep breaths here in your down dog. Bring your knees down to the ground now and take your hands onto your trainer, bringing your bum down to your heels, keeping your hands up on the trainer, just stretching through the shoulders, opening it all out. If it hurts, then just bring your hands down to the ground. And then bring yourself back up, downward facing dog. Wave forward to your plank. And then step your right foot forward, just stretching through the hamstrings just once here, straightening through the front leg, keeping your hands on the wooden part of your trainer. In a pyramid pose. And then come on forward to plank, step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for a back bend. And send your hips back to downward facing dog. Roll forward to plank and step this left foot forward. Straighten through the left leg. Taking a little stretch here of the hamstring. Roll forward to plank, step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale. Look up, straighten the arms. Back bend. Back to downward facing dog. Bring your knees down to the ground. We're going to stretch our arms once again. Bring our bum back down to our heels. Hands can stay up on the trainer, or you can bring them down to the ground if you don't have the flexibility. One more deep breath here. Roll forward. Come back to your downward facing dog. And walk your feet forward. We're going to do a few inversions before we do a few more arm stretches. So bring your head into your trainer and remember to keep your head nice and still once you're inside your trainer. You just want to look straight ahead. You can watch me before you continue. Once you're nice and comfortable, place your hands on the wooden part of the mat and walk your feet as forward as you possibly can get them towards your trainer. Now play around with lifting one leg. Suck up through your core. Come up onto the tippy toes of the right foot or whichever foot is on the ground. And if you can, maybe you can lift both legs off the ground. Keep them perhaps in like an L shape and just hold that for a moment. Now cross your legs if possible back into an L shape. Now the opposite leg is up high, the other one is 90-degree angle to the ground. Hold it and very slowly bring that foot down to the ground on a tippy toe and keep the raised leg raised. Using your glutes, really raise it as high as you possibly can. And then bring it down to meet the opposite foot. Give your legs a little walk. And then walk them as close to the trainer again, once again, if you can. And now we're going to go with both legs up into the air if you have the confidence. If not, just play around with lifting one leg and lifting the other. If you can come up off of both feet off the ground, sending your hips back behind you into a pike. Legs are at a 90-degree angle to the ground. Using the strength of your core, suck it in. Draw your legs and your glutes together. And lift your legs high up into the sky. Relax your neck, look straight ahead. Now maybe send your tailbone back behind you. And come back into a pike if possible. And then very slowly bring both your feet. Okay, now bring your knees down to the ground. Come back onto your heels. Take a nice seat. And let's take our right hand, bend it back behind you. Using your left hand, hold onto the elbow and just push it a little further back, stretching out the tricep here on the right side. You can always take a full Gomukhasana. And maybe take this left hand behind your back like we did yesterday, perhaps interlacing the fingers, stretching out the front of this left shoulder as well as the tricep on the right. Take a nice deep breath. And release the hands, swapping them over. Taking the left hand back behind you, you can always just hold the elbow and just stay here. Or take full Gomukhasana or cow-faced arms and take this right hand behind your back, maybe finding an interlace. Sit up nice and tall. Take one more nice deep breath here. And release. Now take your hands into your elbows to the padded part of your trainer. Take your knees back so they're in line with your hips. And just allow your head to fall into your trainer, taking your hands into a prayer. So you're just allowing everything to hang between the trainer. Elbows are on the padded part. Hands are in prayer. Just allow it to become really heavy, stretching out the back of the arms. Suck up through the belly. And release, lifting your head out of the trainer, walk your knees forward. We've got one more stretch to do. We're going to turn our trainer so that the padded part is facing us. Take a seat on your bum, take your bum quite close to your trainer and align your shoulders so that the padded part of the trainer is hitting just below where your shoulder blades end. So it should be where your shoulder blades end. If you're a bit taller, you may need to shuffle your hips forward. If you're a bit shorter, you may need to come closer to the trainer. Now interlace your fingers, place them behind your head and allow your head to fall back into this hammock, just releasing the shoulders here. This may be a little painful, so just take a nice deep inhale and exhale, come forward. Look down. Inhale, lean back. Allow the weight of your head to fall into your palms, elbows are open. Exhale, forward. Look down. Don't pull on your neck, allow it just to hang heavy. Inhale, lifting the chest, resting the head in your hammock. Exhale, forward. Take 3 of these in your own time. Take one more. And release your arms. Open up through the feet. Take your feet as if they're an open book, so your heels are touching each other. If your knees are lifted, just stay tall, maybe placing your hands behind you, maybe taking them to your feet. If you have the flexibility, start to rotate the body, just finding an extra stretch here in the hips. In butterfly pose. And release. Bring your feet back up. And now we're going to take our arms behind us, holding onto the wooden part of the trainer. So your arms are behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And inhale, look up to the sky. You're going to feel a stretch down the front of the arms, through the shoulders and the chest. It's only a little movement. You may not be able to move your chest very far forward. And then exhale, release, just relax. Inhale, chest to sky, look up. As if you're pulling yourself away from the trainer. Bit of tug of war. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift, look up. Holding on to that wooden part of the trainer. Bringing your shoulder blades together, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, release. Take 3 more in your own time. Following your breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. 2 more. One more. And come back into a nice comfortable seat. Let's end off with a nice neck stretch, and then you guys can follow on from this video, my Shavasana or one of my meditation videos. Take a nice comfortable seat of your choice, and let's just roll our necks from side to side. Slowly taking your time. Exhale as your chin rolls towards your chest. Inhaling as your ear reaches your shoulder. Take one more. Roll your neck over towards the left, extend through the right fingertips, place them on the ground. Just rest here, letting your head hang heavy. Relax all your facial muscles. And then roll over towards the right. Allow your head to hang heavy, taking your left fingertips over towards the left, placing them on the ground. Nice deep breath. And release it. Stretch the side body, inhaling the right hand to the sky, lean over to the left, stay on the fingertips or come down to the forearm. And then over to the right, left hand to the sky, lean to the left, to the right, sorry. And then just keep this little wave. Let's do 2 more each side. And back to center. Take a little twist. Inhale the hands to the sky, taking your left hand to your right knee and your right hand behind you. Look behind you. Keep tall through the spine, shoulders from the ears. One more deep breath. Inhale, hands to the sky, look up. Exhale, twist to the opposite side. Your right hand to your left knee and your left hand behind you. Look behind you. Keep tall, shoulders from the ears. One more deep breath. Inhale, hands to the sky, look up. Push away from you. Release. I invite you all to join me for the Shavasana or a meditation to end your class. I really hope you've enjoyed it and it's made you feel loose and ready for our flow tomorrow. Enjoy your day, everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up and a comment. All of these things just help to promote and keep the channel running. Until tomorrow, Namaste.